all of my friends, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So check it out. I actually busted. I cannot believe this. Melody Susie called me, dude. Look at, she sent me some strips. I can't believe it. She actually emailed me, okay? She didn't call for real. But still, she contacted me. Me. Anyhow, she offered to send these to me. These little real gel strips that do not require any type of UV lamping stuff. So I was like, yes, girl, let's check it out, right? So here's what we got going on. And I had actually seen these on a couple of weeks ago on Sandra Sparkley Set's channel. And then I saw it again on Dulce's channel, DLC Nails. So it was super cute and it's so adorable that we all three of us got this one right here. Dude, because look how cute it is. It has that cute little tiny bow. That's adorable. And the polka dots. That's super adorable. I also picked out this little Skittle looking one in the pink, the little neutral, natural pink there, and then of course a little purple shimmery one. So I'm gonna be doing my sister's nails. Let's see how we feel about it. So last night I did try one of these on myself. And I was like, wow, okay. So what it says here is that you just basically use a wooden stick so you could push back your cuticle. Of course, you're prepping the nail, right? Clean the nail with a cotton pad and wait for it to dry. And then you choose your right size and peel it off the protective film that's on top of it. Boop, that goes. And you place the strip on your nail and press firmly until there are no bubbles on the surface. Be careful not to apply the strip too close to your cuticles, right? And then you use the nail file to remove the strips. Hold the nail file 30 at a 90-degree angle. That's a 30. And then file downward at the fingertip. Do not sword back and forth. You know, of course, that makes sense. You don't want to rip it off. So you're just trying to go in one direction going down with that file. So I did see the ladies apply these and it seemed fairly easy. You know, the only thing, I tried this one yesterday. Then you want to be careful with the size because the one I tried was actually too small for me, Tito. So then I did decide to cut it. But I didn't do my nail because I knew I was going to be doing my sister's nail today. And I didn't want to mess them up. Because I'm going to tell you, it does not call for you to cap or put a top coat on it, but I feel like I need that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need the top coat. It does come with a feet one. So cute. 32 for the feet, 22 for your hand nails. So adorable that it comes to the feet. So you could do like a little matchy. I hardly ever match. Okay, first of all, I don't do my toes enough to be matching. To keep my nails always something different rotating, right? However, on the toesies, I'm definitely excited to keep it, for a while. I do keep them for like a month, seriously. Now, I have never used strips in my life. Never used strips. So I'm excited for sure to do a full set, and check it out. Although they say don't cap, like don't top coat. I mean, I don't say not to, but it doesn't tell you that you need to. I'm going to. My sister works at a warehouse, dude, and she will definitely need some copying. But this is the site right here. This is where they are. I don't have a code, but it looks like they be having some codes on here, and I know for sure. Maybe Sandra, Sparkly Set, and DLC nails, they probably have a code. This is my very first code with them. I don't have one, but you can definitely obtain one from them. And these are the colors that seem to be available right at this moment, or at least this is the link that she sent me and where it takes me to them. But I'm sure there's probably some nail strips here that they have gel nail polish. I have no idea because could you imagine? We're actually talking about strips. They have that here. Now I would imagine that for removal, because it's gel, you could just buff it, e-file, or I guess soak it. You know what I mean? because it is a full gel nail on there. So these are the colors available right now. Sissy's on her way. Let me do hers. I'm so excited. Yo, Cece's here. Let's see these hands. Alright, so we have a full set here to do. Two whole hands, you see? So Cece doesn't have little tiny fingers. She's got a nice wide length. So let's do what they say. First of all, which one would you want?
Okay.
Or, you know, we could do more than one
Oh,
too.
this
Like a
is
Skittles
hard.
style.
I like this one and this one.
You
But I
like,
think let's do
I
let's
love
do
the
this
Skittle.
one. It's the,
You're wanting the Skittle?
let's do it.
Let's see if I
It goes with
have
the
decided,
season.
because I played with the Skittle last night, dude, and I'm missing two. Let's see what goes down. Alright, so here we go. What comes with it? The little strips, right, for the foot and the hand. And then, oh, hold up. I had that last night. Let me get another one. Oh, this little thingy. So with the little cuticle pushback thing and your nail files. So we're gonna do that now. Push back the cuticle, basically your prep. Here you go. Little filer, but it is a hard one, so that's good. It's not easily bent, you know what I mean? So that helps you keep your shape or whatever. Here you go. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead. We pushed it back. And I'm going to buff her nails so that way you just basically be moving the shine. And I'm also going to remove some of her little bit of her thing right there because I'm going to put a cuticle softener on it. So all of that will kind of soften up a little bit. But I basically want like a clean nail plate for you not to have any kind of lifting. And for it to lay nice and flat. You know. Nothing too crazy. There we go. All buffed up, and I'm gonna use this little Clean Start Gel Cuticle Remover. I mean, Sissy has a serious job, you know. She works a lot, dude. With some jeans, clothing.
A lot of cardboard.
What should we do is this?
Packing jeans and clothes in a box. It's the cardboards that mess my hands up though, for real.
I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes, right? Give me the other hand. And this one already had it, you can see. It's a little softer. What I'm gonna do is just have her wash her hands, and we'll come back and we'll be ready to apply. Alright, so boom, here we go. We have clean cuticles. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to change. There we are. What happened here? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna cut them. I don't have enough here. I'll be seeing everything without nothing. It seems like it's so dark in here, but it's really super bright. From one end to another end. Okay, we're good. And I literally did these two nails, but I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So let's go ahead and do these two. You know what I mean? Here we go. So here was the process, right? Removing the peel, the little protective peel that it comes with. Where you at, peel? Here it is. Oh, and I'm gonna grab my little corner, just bend it back a little tiny bit so I can actually get a hold. There we are. My little job. I mean, it's like a decal. That's what way I'm seeing this. Now I'm gonna put it right here and then secure it, not going all the way on the cuticle. Just right below it, secure it with my thumb and see if I need to stretch. They do stretch to my other side. Here I am. Boom, pressing down. Making sure I don't want to use any type of instrument really to press down because I don't want to mess up my gel, right? I'm gonna pull, try to like, I don't want to say pull, but smooth, you know what I mean? The nail itself. I'm using my own little thumb here, coming around, trying to make sure that I'm grabbing both of her sides, you know. Let's turn it here. I can see from the back, you know, where we're gonna be cutting. So since we have a short nail, we're gonna cut this baby, not to be fighting it, as closely as possible. And then we're gonna do our little buffing off of it using this little guy. There we go. Alright. When I'm satisfied, I definitely don't see bubble issues with this. It's thick enough. It really doesn't bubble up or anything. I'm pushing back on her skin here just to kind of make sure I wrap there, and then I'm going to start right both the sides and then the middle. I'm going in one direction. I'm not going to sew it back and forth, right? Do this little piece here. Make sure I'm recording too. And off it goes. See that coming off right there? Now I'm going to come to this side, and then I'm doing the middle last. And I'm going to come on this side and go in the other direction. I guess whatever, the direction doesn't matter. Whatever feels comfortable for you. You just want to make sure you're getting it off. There we go. At that side. Now I'm pushing down. You can see I have both sides off. Pushing down to do my middle. Uh, Pushing back a little skim there. I'm trying to come down with my filer there. Boom, and I'm off. Boop. There we are. Now for me, like I've said previously, I'm definitely going to seal Sissy's. According to the instruction, this would be the end of your application. But Sissy has a serious job, and even if she didn't, I don't see how sealing would not be profitable. So we're gonna do it, okay? We're gonna seal baby once we get all of hers put on. But now we have 3. Yay! We're gonna try and use the same ones, you know, on the other side. So she has a little matching skittle. Oh no. Got some pretty big ones. I'm trying to determine size-wise, and I think it's gonna be this one here. Boom, uno más. I'm peeling my protective seal. I'm coming over to the side, bending a little bit there, and grabbing my gel. Here we go. Here we go. I'm coming to this side, and I'm gonna secure it with my thumb. Coming just right there. You can see Sissy's cuticle right here. Let me try this way to see if it's more matching. I want to make sure, yeah, there we go. See, so it rounds off better because this side's a little bit wider, you can see. And this one is a little tiny bit less wider. We're going to use that one because it matches her cuticle curve better. And then I'm going to take it and secure it with my thumb there. Come around to this side. Make sure literally taking it and pulling it, just to make sure that I'm going to meet my edge there. And then press. And she is. Boom. And then I press down just a little bit there on the free edge. Oh, we got it, baby. I like this color. That's a pretty little blue one. Boom. We secure and we're going to cut as closely as possible so that way we're not fighting it, right? Boom, boom. I was wondering if I could put it on something this long since it's not necessarily that long. I'm thinking I probably can by pulling, and lengthening it. The gel itself, this little thing is pretty thick, very flexible though. So definitely possible. Here we go again. We're at our end and we find that going from one side to the next side in the middle works best for us. Here we go. How many licks does it take? How many? I don't know if anybody's counting, but I'm not, dude. There we is. Coming down into one motion. We just lost power a minute ago too. It just flickered. Maybe it won't go away, dude, in the middle of me doing this one specific one. Side. There you are. And middle. There we are. Trying not to go too much on the top. You know what I mean? When it comes down like this. So boom. There's our little guy. Super adorbs. Nice. Ooh, she's only missing one. How cute. Now we have every single one. Super adorable. And now we're going to go ahead and top coat her with this gel from Cooper. And she'll do 60 seconds on the curing thing here and be done. So here we go. This is what I want to do with each one of them. Then I just want to make sure, hold up, that I'm getting her little edge there. It's right here. Boom. Bam. And we'll cure for 60. And we'll do them all this way. Peep girlies and they are all so adorable. We're about to put, let me bring down my light because I feel like it blinds them a little bit. Boom, you can see a little better there. And I'm going to add some of this plasma stuff to her cuticles, yo. This stuff, oh my god, it smells so freaking good. And this one is the one, Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is the smell, and oh my gosh, completely obsessed with it. It feels so nice and fluffy. Get all our little cuticles, and of course, try to also get inside, right? The little tips.
Nice.
And again, this is something, it's just your base, and you can add whatever you want to it. Smells nice,
Smells
right? You
so
like
good.
that? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, it smells so amazing. I'm obsessed with it. Nice.
I need that.
Here we go. Sissy got cute little jewelry and stuff. Oh yeah, baby, little bangle and everything. It kind of matches your shirt too. I think it's so freaking cute. How adorable. And we're gonna do Cece's toes next too. She's gonna come back and we'll try to put these on her toes. But there we are. How adorable. Show this way. On the inside, yeah, buddy. The tips.
Okay.
Right. There it is. So we try to cap them babies with this gel, and Cece's gonna report and let me know exactly how it goes. Oh, and remember, never forget, Nene.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You gotta share that
wait.
love, right? Share.
Peace.
Peace. Hey guys, please remember to like and subscribe.